Welcome, Gemini. I'm Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your Angel Tarot and Oracle card reading for the week of January the 6th to the 13th, 2020. Again, I truly want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, sharing, but most of all, subscribing to them. Again, I remind you, click the bell button and the like button, and you'll get notified immediately when any of my videos are out here for you to view. And that applies to any of your favorite readers. Be sure when you do subscribe, you click that bell button, and then you'll see all of their readings as well. Okay, this is a collective reading, which means it's a general reading, which means that every card may not resonate with every Gemini out there on the planet, but some of them will, so run with it. And the rest, throw them out into the universe. If you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, then I welcome and invite you to click the little icon in the top right-hand corner of the video, and it will take you directly into my website where you can see the services that I offer. We got to fix our little angel here. She's missing her feather, and I'm not getting anywhere with it quickly. So be patient with me. Okay, I'm working with the three tea leaf cards, the surrender card, the 4 Lenormand card, and my base layer here is always and will always be my Angel Tarot, as you know. On top of that, I've overlaid the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot because some of you find that you understand their interpretation the best. I'm cross-referencing and crossing this read with an angel answer card, answers to the angels here. Sorry, I'm on the wrong side. I'm looking at the screen backwards. And also mystical wisdom here. So that will be crossing this reading. So here we go, the Celtic cross, the all-over energy that's crowning this reading right now, where you are, what's coming in below you, above you, behind you, and towards you. We start off, and right now you're in a waiting mode. You're in a pause mode. You're hanging in limbo, and you're patiently waiting to hear some information or for some event to come into play, and also probably come into completion. But, you know, while you're hanging here, you're thinking and you're retaining information. Some of you may be researching things on the computer, reading books, but trying to change things a bit, knowing that while you're waiting in limbo, you could be busying yourself doing something that's going to assist this situation, this event, whatever it is, to come in sooner. I don't want you to be afraid to do something different, Gemini. This talks about daring to be different. If you decide you want to change something or be something or do something differently, go for it. You're an individual. You're unique. So Gemini, never be afraid of changing things up, okay? But you are hanging in limbo right now. That's the all-over energy here, where you are now, waiting for an event, waiting for a phase, waiting for a situation, or waiting to hear from someone. Coming below you, you've been given the Queen of Pentacles, and she's all about nurturing. She's all about taking care of herself first and realizing that when she loves herself and takes care of herself, she transcends that out to the people around her. And that can be people in your family, your relationships, or even people in business here. So nurture yourself and those that you love, okay? There's a need for quality time with the people you care about the most. So take that time with them, okay? Practical and wise advice should be freely offered or accepted. You may see the truth clearly when those around you don't. You have that insight, that intuition, my beautiful Geminis, to be psychic and know that, okay? You excel at taking care of others, but don't forget to take care of yourself. You're always giving to everybody else, and then you get run down and you don't feel well and you wonder why. So you have the gift of being able to make anything more beautiful. She's a queen that can put her hand to anything, and she can turn as they say, a sow's ear into a silk purse. So, this could be someone that you know around you as well, a person who is giving and generous, someone who's always knows the right thing to do and helps out happily, and also an admirer of luxurious items. They're mature, they're practical, they're warm, and they're kind. And you know what? She could be somebody that you know that is a beautiful, beautiful earth sign, and she, maybe a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. I'm sorry about that noise. That came in from a bloody Skype message. I'm going to have to go into my Skype here and tell them do not disturb. Maybe they'll just about scared me out of my skin. I hope you didn't hear that, but I did. So you know what? The additional meaning of the Queen of Pentacles is You know, there's balance between function and beauty, and a big heart and a talented person. You also may know someone like this who they tend to be able to cultivate and grow things as a garden. Or perhaps some of you are going to bring plants into your home. It's a great time to bring in house plants right now because it's winter where I live, and it helps to purify and clear the air. It brings in more oxygen and makes the air quality much better. Plants take in, unfortunately, the pollution, but it helps us. Coming in above you, you've been given the Ace of Michael, the Ace of Swords, and this is all about a wonderful new idea coming into some of you. And I don't want you to get disappointed if things don't happen right away. Okay, don't allow any bumps in the road to stop your progress. Keep moving. You know, things don't always go smooth. These are the swords. Swords usually bring in challenges for us. But the other thing that it's telling me is you need to clear up any communication with someone. You may have had, a conversation with somebody, and they have taken things out of context and may have misunderstood your meaning. Don't let it go. Don't let it hang in limbo. Go out there and make sure that you clear these problems up so that you can move forward together again in a friendship or in a loving relationship or whatever it is. Do not leave things, the ends untied. Make sure you do this, okay? This is important. Coming in behind you, you've been given the Strength card, and while you're waiting in limbo here for something to happen, you have to be patient. And, I want you to be strong inwardly. And this is about knowing that you can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar. And this is about understanding people and their motives and where they're coming from so that you can learn to forgive them, okay? Sometimes people say things as well, and we talked about this here with the communication with the Ace of Swords, clearing up any miscommunication with someone in a clear way. So I want you to step up into your self-confidence, and I want you to be big enough to forgive a situation if it needs to be forgiven. Coming in towards you, you've been given the Eight of Michael, and you're all up in your head. You're worrying about the worst happening. You've got so much on your head. You need to realize that you can free yourself here. Don't allow yourself to take in all the negative energy or start worrying about every little item, every little detail. You need to take the blindfolds off, look around. You realize that the world is still a beautiful place and you're not stuck there. There may be some choices that you have to make, and you're going to have to be courageous about it. You may have to make some choices that you had never thought you would have to make, okay? And you're not seeing things clearly. All right, so make a courageous choice to change your situation. Take those blindfolds off and stop worrying so much. You're going to make yourself sick if you don't. And listen to your mother here. Okay, coming in. Things are improving here with this reading. So stop worrying so much. Things are going to come into play. It's taking time. Stay patient while it is, and you're going to be able to correct a situation here. And you have a big loving heart. So be careful how much you give. You need to be sure that people appreciate you and respect you for all you do for them. This is Scythe. This is a harvest card. This means that you are going to be able to see the seeds you planted come to fruition. You've worked on something for a very long time, a situation, a phase in your life, or a relationship with someone. And now you're going to be able to see the harvest season come in. It takes time. You plant a seed, it needs things. It needs the sun, it needs the heat, it needs water, it needs all this tender loving care for the seed to finally sprout above the earth and create a beautiful crop. So you are going to be seeing your harvest come in. You're going to see the abundance come in. Great card. You got the sun. Happy outcomes. Being able to make long-term plans. The end of a situation that comes out in your favor. This is a beautiful card. It and the star card are a couple of the best cards in the entire deck. You're going to get noticed. You're going to be able to illuminate your path and see where you're going clearly now. Once the dust settles, and you can get off the pause and the hangman mode, you're going to see things come in to fruition, and it's going to be all good news. It's slow and steady right now, so stay on course. Don't waver. Keep your head focused on where it is you want to go, and like I said, slow and steady wins the race, and don't push things or force things to happen any faster, because sometimes it only creates more frustration. So stay on course, my beautiful Geminis, and know that you'll get to where you want to go. It's just taking time, but you're going to be hearing good news, and this could be brought in by an email, by a letter, by a registered letter, whatever it is you've been expecting, you're going to hear good news. It could be a check, it could be a remittance check, it could be an inheritance check, It could be good news about a job. It could be good news, a lot of things. But this, to me, is it could be a legal document, okay? But you're going to hear good news. This is all about the rider that brings you good news. Coming in with the tea leaf cards, you have the tea leaf cards, okay? You have the Lion. And this is telling me it's time to act. You need to take action. You need to move forward, get off the hangman mode here, and start taking action and looking forward to things changing in your life and working towards your goals here. Your harvest is going to come in, but you have to work towards that goal. You've been given the cane, and the cane says pay attention to your health. I told you, if you push yourself too hard, you give too much of yourself, you're going to wear yourself out. So I want you to stop worrying, because worry here with this 8 of Swords can bring on ill health as well. So take care of yourself. That's what this Queen of Pentacles does. She takes care of herself. She nurtures herself. You're going to take a vacation, some of you. You got the kite. So some of you may be flying away to a beautiful destination. Enjoy. What do you have to surrender to? Well, Gemini, it says you have to surrender to your belief of scarcity. So stop worrying. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So again, we talk about you getting up in your head, you're worrying too much that something isn't going to happen, and yet you've got good news coming. You've got the sun here, your harvest is coming in. It's just taking time, okay? So I want you to believe that it's coming, all right? I know, you don't know for sure how much it's going to be or when the date it's going to arrive, but know that it will, okay? Know that it will. You won't have to be afraid of scarcity anymore, the lacking of something in your life. Let's see what we have here crossing this reading. Well, if you had an answer you wanted to a major question, the answer is yes. There you go, Gemini. All good things coming in. The other card that you have is choices. Make the best choices, okay? So, human nature comes with the greatest responsibility. Free will make the choices and accept the consequences in one's actions, words, and thoughts. Everyone makes the choice to accept situations as they are, to take responsibility, to change them, okay? Make the decisions that are best for you, and you'll never be able to please everyone, so don't worry about it. You need to do what's good for you. So choose your actions based on your personal values. Regret nothing. Your choice determines the consequences. So today, this is your mantra. I take responsibility for my choices. Okay? So this is about you, Gemini. You making the choices to accommodate you for your greater good. Not thinking about everybody else here. Okay? This is your life. And you can't regret later that you were too generous, and afterwards, you're going to feel that you're going to short yourself and find scarcity, right? So make those choices that suit you for your greater good. Now, Gemini, what do you need to focus on? What do you need to focus on this week of January the 6th? Divine Spirit and my guides, give me the card that Geminis need to focus on this week. What do they need to focus on? Just one card, please. Just one card, please. Thank you. First one that hits the deck is the one I'm going to take. The one that's touching the deck first. So one card, please. They're making me work for it, so just be patient. Okay, so the first one that hit went over there. All right. So that's the one we're going to take, and that is don't back down. Gemini, stand your ground, okay? Stay firm. Don't get impatient here while you're waiting in limbo for things to happen, okay? Just don't back down. Remove the blinders so you can see the picture clearly, because I see things are going to work out in your favor. So don't worry. Stand your ground. Stay your course, okay? And you'll see your abundance come in. You just have to wait. I talk about this all the time. Geminis hate me saying that you got to be patient. I wish you a great remainder to today, my beautiful gems, and know that that you need to look forward to a positive outcome here this week. And remember, the universe and the divine, your higher power, wants you to succeed and find your happiness and peace. So Gemini, surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Many blessings, my beautiful gems, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. See you soon, Geminis.